Hello, 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 hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy stream day. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're all looking forward to 2 hours of frivolous abuse and then some hobby sprinkled in, I guess. Let's see what we've got going on. We've got over at YouTube. We got Rico, never enough Blood Angels. It's true. Blood Angels are a pretty good Space Marine faction. JVC, stuck at work and not painting. Disastrous. Make painting your work. It's very much harder than it looks. People would not pay for it. A lot of people don't. It's really hard. Yes. Hello. Go for it painting. Hello, 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 hello. And over on the YouTube, we have Mr. Raldron, who's actually early for once. Hype train is incoming, apparently. From what? I don't know. We'll find out as we go down. White Wolf is here. Evening, folks. Everyone as well. Painting Adventure. Hello. Can we have 6 minutes of silence, please, for the missing Kabrinsky, lost in action, facing down a hive tyrant? Then the boss is here. Good evening. How are you? Is everything? White Wolf. Blah, 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 blah. Did someone mention my name? Nah. Mr. Virus is here. Howdy, 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 hello. Lantern Man, long time no see, buddy. I hope you are doing well. Thanks for the Bezos books. Good evening, good evening. Axelon, hello all. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now move those brushes like the paint on 1 and 2. You're all, God damn it. Now more does we believe it was a cheer section. Repeat as needed. Brush 1 and 2. God damn it. Ashley Gibson is here. Is the background now, obviously. Now, obviously. In the background. I get it. And Nelk is here. Hello, hello. I have the verbal abuse lined up. Nice. I figured as much. Medusa Prime. Thank you so much for the Bezos books for 8 months. 8 months. Yes, Shippo is here. Hello. White Wolf with the Prime, 12 months. A whole year. Currently building my Lord Exultant. Nice. Good evening. Hydra, yes, sir. I have talked to him about how many times he uses those words. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure it's riveting. I'm glad somebody got it. Yeah, brains. I don't even say I'm the brawn. I'm just the slave. Apparently. Yeah. Yeah. So, how are we all getting on? I'm going to jump straight over to the live scene because we've got some Blood Angels that unfortunately didn't get any more work done on them between last stream and this stream. So, I'm picking up exactly where I left off with these boys, which was I was working through the gold section. And obviously we had the main man himself here. So, he wants the gold trim on the shoulder pads. So, I got to go back to some of the ones I've done and add the trim on that. So, I'll be working on gold, then silver, some other details, and then I'll get to wash them all. And that will be beautiful. Working on the Keeper of the Secrets. Keeper of Secrets is a great choice. I recently constructed its Keeper of Secrets. It's actually... no, wrong hand. There. Right. No. That's where the Keeper of Secret is. Right there on that shelf. And then there's Sooty and Sweep. Always looking down on me. Judging me, just like when I was a kid. You need to add a little bit of flashes of the bottom. She's out of my league. Every time he says it, I'm one. Yeah. Cape Medusa makes me want to try airbrush. Airbrush is good fun. I think I should drink. Still haven't tried Street and Grime. You know, I bought everything for Street and Grime. I actually own Street and Grime, I think, somewhere. It's over there somewhere. We're nearly at level 1 hype train. Um, howdy, folks, from Frank M. and Matthew Sinclair is here. Word bearers, get out of here. Ooh, Red, are you Horus? Do it. So I've come to the conclusion that this wet palette, although it is definitely the most beautiful wet palette that has ever existed, I dislike the size. It's too big. It's just too big. I do not like working on it. And I've also decided that these reusable sheets, I don't like the texture of them either. I don't feel like they're as good as the standard one. So I really need to get all the bits and pieces that I need to bring my old small one back to life. Because I'm out of sheets for this. This is my favorite size. I love this. This is a project's worth of size. When you're done painting, you can just throw it away. The last time I opened this, it had mold in it. Now it doesn't want to open. I just poisoned myself here. Oh my god, I should not have opened that. Let's just close that very quickly. So this is dead. And I definitely need to get new sponge, new sheets, lots of bleach. Yeah. Ooh, that's the worst I've ever seen a wet palette. That's what you get for leaving it closed for like 2 or 3 months because you've been using this new one. I can taste it. It literally, the Garden Nurgle would be proud. How much bigger is the Army Painter one? The Army Painter one's about the same size as the small one. I did get sent an Army Painter one, but I gave it to Laura. The Army Painter one's okay, but it doesn't have a solid seal. At least the one that I got didn't have like a seal, so it was just gonna like dry up. It's kind of bizarre. Like all the proper lids are like that's rubber all the way around them. So when you close like Tupperware, it's sealed. Hence the Garden Nurgle growing in the sealed one. Oh my god, it's in my throat. At least I have a dose of penicillin in my system now, right? That's how that works. Oh. I had a thought. Guinness Marines undercoat with Mornfang brown, then a few thin layers of Black Legion contrast to give a subtle dark brown. There is no dark brown. Get it out of your head. There's no dark. It won't register as Guinness if you add brown to it. Just do black and white. Well, your models. Do it your own way. It'll be wrong, but at least you'll be happy. Yeah, lunatic. Right, let's get some gold. Some gold. I like gold. Treated myself to opening a new small layer brush today. I never thought it would be an advantage that Southern California water has so much chlorine in it. My wet palette doesn't really get moldy. There's chlorine in Irish water too. Not chlorine. Fluoride. We've got fluoride, not chlorine. Yeah, chlorine would be good. I'm supposed to get a copper penny and do that whole crap thing, but it's just been on the go for so many years. It definitely just needs to be like completely stripped clean, get rid of the sponge and everything, and just order new paper. And just start from below your nose. What's wrong with my nose? I can't, I've got no tissue. I had some I don't know. No. Okay, fine, I will. God damn you. Bullies. Just gonna scoot myself over here out of camera's view for a... Okay, I'm back. This is why we need Laura on. I'm just missing gifted subs and hype trains. Wait, oh, I know I did see the gifted sub to make the hype train happen. I'm so sorry. Who gifted it? White Wolf resub 12 Prime. Revenant gifted tier 1 sub. Thanks. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's just straight up not on. Thank you very much, Mr. Revenant. It is very much appreciated. That's 6 gifted to the channel. That's my bad. My bad. I got thrown off by the poof of spores in my face. I can't do Guinness. My Marines need to have little cocktail umbrellas and come with cherries and whipped cream. Wait, what? I had Guinness today. That's why I fell asleep and put on the light. Yeah. I put it up to the light. Yeah, but your model's not going to be up to the light. It doesn't matter if it's brown. If you Google, like a Guinness shirt is black. If you get, I've got a Guinness lighter downstairs. It's black. It's not really dark brown. The bloody, what's the word? Symbol? No. Advertisement is black. You have nose whistles? I've gone all artist and used 5-liter bottles of deionized water from my web palette. Oh, wow. Blood Medusa resub. I think I got the Medusa resub. Why are the ads in French? I don't know, Timothy. Are you the only one getting French ads? Is your house so far in the country that it's considered part of France? Canada's not brown at all. It's red, ruby, red, dark, ruby. What is going on? This is very disturbing for a hype train emote. Fighting with the Irishman about Guinness. I don't know. It's brave or incredibly not smart. New Guinness red. Just a photo of Anders. Don't get me started. Better, thank you. Still looks a bit terrifying. What looks a bit terrifying? Okay, let's go back to the models that I've already finished the base coats of gold, so that I can apply the gold to the shoulder pads and make Lord Raldoron very annoyed. Oh yeah. It does mega help to break up the red, doesn't it? But of course I missed that obvious bun. What? Little Andy bees. Oh god. Hobbies. Technically it's no black color, it's a shade of... Oh my god, you guys are just trying to annoy me. Yeah, you're all awful. It's called Home of the Black Stuff. I wonder why it's called that. It's also called Liffey water. No, it's not. At the end of the discussion about colour of Guinness, I rushed my layering and accidentally introduced orange because previous layer didn't dry. Ooh. Have you ever heard camera set for fixed focus or continual focus? What? It's just set to focus, like it auto focuses. The problem is if you put it on the continual focus, you get all like the camera grids and everything around it. Like you would see it, yeah, it's a whole thing. Okay, I'm making a coffee machine. Is Guinness Draft black? Look closely. Guinness Draft beer is not actually black, but rather dark ruby red because of the way it was. I know what you're saying. You're making the same stupid wrong argument over and over and over. Tell you paint your models ruby red, okay? And when someone walks up and goes, "Why did you choose that?" "Because I like Guinness." You're gonna look like an idiot. That's all I'm saying. You do it if you want to, but people are gonna be like, "This man needs to be supervised." The brush end keeps grabbing. Oh yeah, I know. Don't even you try recording with this thing. It's very annoying. It makes me want to scream. Sorry, I have to go quiet while I'm doing trim because it's kind of precise. I'll look up after each shoulder pad, I promise. See what the hell's going on, and I was moaning about colours and stuff again. What I miss? And then shade in red. Oh my god. They are rounded up. That was one of our less popular Christmas adverts. Yeah. Word bears have a lot of gold on them. That's because they're not word bears! And I have experience with the War Machine models. I've seen a few of those. I wouldn't mind painting. Wondered what quality is like. It used to be awful. It used to be all metal models, but they've moved on to like heavy plastic these days. So I think that plastic stuff's quite good detail and quite good quality. Yeah, definitely for the Americans. So I've got one of my favorite things in the Lazarus book so far. Quite enjoying the Lazarus book, actually. It's quite good. But they start about the command squad. He's describing his command squad at the beginning. And they talk about the chapter ancient being the finest swordsman in the company, which immediately made me angry. So I was like, oh, genius. You know, that honor again. You know, the best swordsman has to carry a banner around. Therefore, he's not a very good swordsman anymore. But it's the first time in I don't know how many decades of reading Space Marine books that the banner he carries for the company is a backpack mounted banner like the old days. So the chapter ancient has the banner fluttering above him and then carries a two-handed broadsword and then just wastes fools. I just thought it was awesome. One of the opening fights is there's a weird boy and a war boss in mega armor. And obviously Lazarus goes off to fight the weird boy because he hates Psychers. And I was like, the chapter ancient charged at the war boss in mega armor. And I was like, god damn it, that's just... And he was a cool character. I guess this is where he dies to set a bit of precedence for the book. And then he just goes in and beats the crap out of the war boss. I forgot to do the usual thing of asking everyone what they're working on tonight. What are we all working on? Hopefully it's something awesome. Old World, maybe? Classic management. Make your best worker your worst man. Yeah. Used to be pretty good. Mix of plastic, resin, and white metal, but now they're owned by Steamforge Games. I haven't seen any of them, but they convert to Steamforge. Usually they will be 3D prints or resin. I did not know that. That's interesting. Oh no, I almost died. A giant spider just dropped in front of me. I instantly pushed backwards in my chair, out of reach, forgetting it was in the attic, and therefore a 16-foot drop behind me. I'm glad I have a big gaming chair to stop me. Yeah. They didn't do Saragism. Oh god, are you okay? He's fine. Has angered Anasi. Yeah. So after not doing anything remotely hobby for months, I bought some new paints. Pro Acryl Coal Black is awesome. Nice. More importantly, is the spider okay? Just finished my Old World Empire Halberdiers. Your posts have obviously been quite similar the last while, obviously, because you've been doing two of them. But how many Halberdiers is there in the squad? And when do I get to see a picture of all of them? Building some Old World Storm Vermin. Nice. Palace Guard for Thranduil's Halls. They're nice models. The spider dead now, yeah. This is my favorite opening to a book, describing the best character in the first two pages, then killing them off in Horus Rising. Yeah, people do that in books. Like, why go into such terrific detail about what the character is only to make them die 2 seconds later? I know the build suspense and make you love them and all that jazz, but it still feels like a waste of time. On my corner blanket will pop a picture and whip channel in the Discord, since it will be a while before it's finished. Finishing off my Death Guard kill team. Respect. History of Shillelagh's Irish themed marine needs one, right? Yeah. I didn't know they were for dueling. Yeah, Shillelagh's for dueling. Yeah, there's a martial art based around using them. I don't know whether it's like a call a martial art. Tim got timed out for 600 seconds for 10 minutes for killing a spider. Ouch. parts of the champion are meant to be gold. Do I do the knee bits? I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave the knee bits red. I think that's enough gold for him. I think that's enough gold. Okay, the other two captain-y models. Let's get their gold on. Oh. I describe the character in well, like sassy character, so cool often. Yeah. Okay, now I want to learn that. Yeah, there's people now teaching it again. It's pretty cool. It's an interesting one because you can just carry a Shillelagh as a walking stick, or, you know, if you've got a dog, a lot of people carry one. And then obviously you're set to protect yourself. Yeah, the Shillelagh's more than a shtick. It's got that big hard knot on the end of it, which is, if you've ever felt a Shillelagh as well, it's real hard, real dense wood. Fabi's build pretty much has a Shillelagh, yeah. Not even yes. Tim has been timed out on YouTube as well. That's what word bearer aspiring champion. God damn it. Look, more like a dark apostle, yeah. Shillelagh martial art. Tato Fu. Wackabro. Sticker. Beatersman. True hurling. Gandalf Fu. Yeah. On the verge of needing a walking stick again, so it might be fun to learn. The proper one is expensive. You can't just like harvest wood and make one. The wood has to sit for a whole year and everything after it's cut, before it can be used. It's a whole process. Gotta get this right. That'll work. Bloody camera. Okay. Turn the music down because the boss is ready to come on. Let's see if I can make this work. Ow. The music can go back to my ears and I can still beep along to the chin. Bum, 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 bum. The boss should be attending any moment now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Am I on the online?
Well, I can hear you in my ears. Hopefully, everyone else can hear you.
Are we working? Are we doing good? Good evening. We are getting good at this, White Wolf. We have changed absolutely nothing, so we don't know why we're suddenly like good at it and why I wasn't working earlier.
Don't worry, we recently learned that we can also triple stream to Kick as well. So in a couple of weeks, we'll probably do that and make a mess of everything again. So it's fine.
True. Good on. Yeah, Tim did briefly appear on YouTube, and then I timed him out over there as well because we do not kill spiders here because they don't do anything wrong. Good evening, Simon. Hello, all. Hope was going well. Glad to make it and relax for a while. Good to have you here. Frank, I'm Scottish, Irish, and Filipino. Seems both sides of my heritage enjoy drinking and hitting people with sticks. Shillelagh and Eskirma? Eskira? Kirma? I'm gonna look up that after. Fully support that decision, yes. Do not mess with the spiders. It is the real person of the channel. That's a good thing he doesn't read comments.
I read comments when important people put stuff up, so.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go gold. Shit tons of gold.
How would a marine shillelagh work?
A thunder hammer. It's just a thunder hammer.
It kind of is if you swing it the right way, so yeah, okay. That is fair. Red Rum, there was a incident where a fully grown man had an over dramatic reaction to a spider and he killed it over on Twitch.
He also has arachnophobia, so no, it's fine.
Well, he's in Ireland. They don't do anything here. Spiders
Yes.
don't
Logic
do
will, of
anything.
course, dissipate someone's phobia. I have a fear of clowns. Be grand. Just fat dudes in suits. You're fine.
Spiders don't do anything. Giant wolf spider. Yeah, wolves. I still like. I'm not gonna kill a wolf spider because that would not be pleasant to do either. Spider babies. Spider babies are cute. Yeah, spiders are friends to keep the other little buggies away from us. And also, if you see them, they all run around in like November and they're just trying to get laid. So just leave them. Leave them alone. I always love the iconography and detailing of word bearers, and Andy paints them so well. He does. He spends hours on them.
Yep. So when I'm having a bad day, I just paint a word bear and then I just burn it in the back garden afterwards. It makes me feel way better.
In fairness, arachnophobia is a registered phobia and should be accepted and respected. You can have a fear of something without killing something, though, in my mind. Like, you can get away from a thing. If you have a fear of clowns, it doesn't mean you get to kill the clown and just be okay with it. I've been to Australia, had a big hairy spider pop in the window overnight, just sat there, left it alone, called it Fred.
It's always beginning with an F. Mine is always Frank.
Yeah, I've had what else have I had? I don't know. Yeah, you just remember back in 2025 when the mediocre hobbies community tore itself apart in the great Tim versus Spider debate? Nobody's on Tim's side. I remember the days. Esquirma is the Filipino stick die. Oh! Okay. Esquirma. That's not what the Supreme Court ruled in Buffalo versus Kruger. Oh, I have Freddy Krueger on my shirt. I will wait for the camera to. Freddy Krueger and the four main, well, four some of the four main guys of the apocalypse are on my t-shirt. Good evening and best wishes from Berlin City, Germany. I wanted to ask you, will there be any more painting videos for the High Elves, especially for the regular Spearman infantry? What do you think, Andy?
So I have 2 blocks of Sea Guard that are supposed to be
Yeah.
my core infantry for the High Elves, because I still kind of think that the actual standard High Elf archers and spearmen are awful models. They do not
Awful
hold
as in terrifying
off.
to paint?
No, just ugly,
Oh,
super
okay.
ugly. They were memes and everything. They all have hands that are the same size as their heads and everything. They're awful. So I don't own any spearmen. I did make a block of 20 archers, and they are sat on my shelf. I don't know whether there's any more High Elves right now. We've had a pretty good run for the High Elf stuff just there. Not unless I can get the other character. So I think we're probably going to do something else. I'm not saying no to more High Elves. I just don't think it'll be in the next couple of weeks. Potentially I could do a video on, can I make this High Elf Spearman look good, and have a little bit of fun with that.
That could be a good one. Frank is what we call the robin who sings for food in our garden. Clearly you haven't seen, or you haven't watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Of course I have. Tim is back, and for tomorrow I am going to come back with a can of Raid, and I'm going to kill the... See, this is why arachnophobia is no excuse, because now he's just going chasing them.
You've radicalized him. This is your fault.
No.
That's how it all starts, man.
If you go kill things because you got put in timeout, that's why you get put in timeout again. Will I put him in timeout again?
No.
We'll see. Tim, remember Batman was an orphan. Bat spiders would be awesome. Yeah, Raid isn't for spiders, is it, Axelana? Raid is like...
it's a bug killer. It would kill the spider just as well.
I killed him.
Did you not see the gas chamber can of Raid? You can get a can of Raid that has like a cone on the end of it, so you just put that over the spider and then just start squeezing.
That's how... Why?
So you can see them die in slow motion.
No. Obviously, if you are in an area where it's, Black Widows or something and you're protecting children, totally different, but you do not need to kill any of the spiders here. What?
I'm convinced that there's a false widow living in my back garden.
Probably. They're become a lot more prevalent over the last 5 years. I started talking more about them. Red Rum asked, as a content creator who paints a lot of new releases of GW, do you still get to paint things to enjoy?
No.
What
Yes.
did you paint at the weekend?
Normally I do, but I'm doing a lot of commission work right now, which is obviously taking a lot of my free time. It's why I always charge. I charge quite high for commission work. I charge for about €50 an hour, which may seem like a lot, but it is the last of my free time that they're buying. So I charge that. So yeah, right now I've got to finish off these guys. I've got to paint the lion and a dreadnought, and then this commission is done. And then I have 1,000 points of world eaters to do. Then I'm free to do my own stuff again. So I did carve out a couple of hours myself on the weekend and did a little bit of work on some Bretonians. But no, on a night-to-night basis, right now I don't get to paint a lot myself. But that is not because of the new releases. It's just because of commissions.
Yeah. I still think he should have one evening a week where he's just painting what he actually wants to paint.
I feel guilty.
We're not out. I know, but that's what I mean. You were even feeling guilty at the weekend because you thought you weren't being productive because you were painting something that you were enjoying. And I thought that was silly. And I told you so.
They've paid me money. They deserve their stuff.
I get that, but also you shouldn't burn out. Also, Red Rum, we don't have to paint the new releases. There's stuff that we get that if he doesn't want to paint them, it doesn't get painted.
Yeah, and I enjoy it, the new releases. I don't shit doesn't show up every week and I'm like, oh god damn it.
Yeah, there's a reason we started the channel. Not to get the free stuff, but as in he would have been painting and buying these things anyway, and now it's just like we just get them, which saves us money, which is great. Darksider 1, I painted a figure of the spearman. I have to say is really difficult. Oh, especially with the colors blue and white. White is really difficult to paint. Yeah. What
Yeah.
did you use? What brand of paint did you use for the white? A timeout for Andy would really mess up the stream. The stream would just, it would be a disaster. Raid is useless against spiders. I'm not gonna help Tim do anything to the spiders. Gotcha. I think there is often this conflict between painting for you and for anything else. It's not always easy. I could do that job.
Like today,
Which is mean, yeah, sorry.
I painted Minkalesque for my patrons.
Yeah.
So I got to paint her,
Which
which
will be up tomorrow.
I'm super happy with. I really wanted to paint her. So like, you know what I mean? Like I did this for work, but I enjoyed it. And now I have Minkalesque painted. So one more Katie to add to my Katie collection. So I'm happy with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would prefer if we had more of a balance.
Whoopsies.
The Patreon and channel member video will be up tomorrow. So that will be good. Andy wants to watch the world burn. Laura, have you ever seen Spider's Earth? Peter Parker was once a promising young student invited by Max Modell along with his best friend Gwen Stacy to tour his bleeding edge company at Horizons Labs. One of the experiments the pair observed was a massive colony of spiders Modell was bombarding with numerous radioactive particles in the name of genetic alteration. Parker fell into the colony where he was seemingly devoured, but in the process, the spiders became a singular hive mind. I haven't read that, no. Okay. We had false widows when we lived in Cheltenham. Now those we boiled water to remove. They're an invasive species. Yeah, if they set up, they kind of set up for life. Did you say 15 or 50?
50.
What would you do if someone asked you for a word bearer's commission?
Accept.
Okay. Because if it's €50, I need to up my rates and find people willing to pay. Medusa, are you undercharging yourself? Don't you dare undervalue yourself.
I see like what's her face doing that as well. Let's make it Orky. She's like, yeah, I paint a character, I charge €50. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, yeah. Are you kidding me? No, €50. Like, even if it takes you 10 hours, you've just charged yourself €5 an hour, like minimum wage, half of minimum wage. Like,
half of minimum wage, and you have less of your own stock. Like, you've used your paint, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just
like you're at a loss. Can Andy recommend a faction from the old world that is best to paint?
It depends if you enjoy painting. Like, that can be taken one of two ways. Like an army that's good and easy to paint to get started in old world, or the army which you think you'll enjoy painting the most if you're a painter.
Yeah, Darksider, give us a little bit more detail on what you think is like best to paint. Sinclair, a lot of them are great to paint in different ways. Do you want easy, clean, fun, and messy, bright and colorful, subdued and natural? They're all pretty good in my humble opinion. Spiders Man is literally 10,000 spiders in a trench coat that thinks they're Peter Parker. I need to read this. Secret to good white is don't use white.
It's true.
Yes. Looks. Andy's base for white worked well for my cloaks. Wraithbone base, soul blight grey, and then two thin coats of the white triad and work up to pure white. Medusa charges £12 an hour and was thinking of putting it up to £15.
Like, I don't actually do it by the hour because,
Yeah.
like, I feel that can lead to a level of dishonesty, which, like, I'm not saying anyone is being dishonest, but you can't say it's just like you can say, I finished your thing, it took 20 hours, you owe me this much now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just do a flat, this is how much I think that's going to cost. My average rate is 300 quid for a 40k character level model. So you only pay a Space Marine captain or something like that, it's €300. Like, someone came to me with Araman, and I'm like, yeah, okay, Araman is going to cost you 500 because it's 300 for Araman, and then he's on this gnarly goddamn disc, which is going to take hours and hours to paint by itself. Therefore, it's that. Same with the guy who asked me to do Louis Leon Kerr the other day. He was like, "Can you paint this guy for me?" And I'm not being upfront with prices. I was like, "Yeah, character costs 300. He's on a giant war mount, so that's like another character, so it's 600." He was like, "Cool." So simple as.
It's finding people willing to pay is the issue. Medusa, I swore I would help you with your social media last year, and this year is going to be the year. We'll get a goal for, what is it, 1 month of Salute? By Salute, we'll have you posting reels and stuff, okay? And then we can help you there with finding people. Don't really do tabletops, so most of my stuff is minimum 2 hours for one small mini. Okay. Axelon, I kind of had to do at lower round figures when I do commissions here because a lot of the people here tend to be cheap. It will definitely depend on where you are, how much value people are putting into their game or their gaming pieces as well, or if they're like painting pieces. You know what I mean?
Like, you also
Like,
have to understand like what level you're trying to paint to. Like
yeah,
some guy is like, I did 60 clan rats for €600, a €10 model. But like, that's like, he's not getting eyes painted, he's not getting teeth painted. It's like, I did 3 stages of highlight in the red, and I did the skin to a nice standard because those are the bits that are going to jump off. The command models are going to be extra detailed, but I'm not sitting there and painting claws on 60 models for €10. Like, so that's a tabletop standard result, and I think that's fair.
yeah. So Axelon calculates based on model size and estimate from building time if I have to build it. Another thing with Andy, and it's not an ego thing, but there is the brand name part of it as well. That it is like, we can charge a little bit extra because it is him painting it. You are getting painted something by that guy that they know on the internet.
I'm so special.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you guys know this is kind of a big deal.
Hammer the Backlog Hammer the Backlog swears by Corks White, Null Oil, Corks White, Skull White, done. I just don't use hobby paints for white.
Hammer the Backlog is an extremely talented painter, though. So
yeah, I know, but just apparently he's also crazy.
He is crazy. Don't make me tell you his Golden Demon story again.
Asher, go on.
No, I won't embarrass him.
Oh wait, no, oh yeah, I just remembered.
You've seen how slowly he paints on his Instagram, right? And he thought he could paint an entire squad of one night.
Yeah.
The level of buffoonery was unmatched.
I find the issue with starting with white is leave yourself nowhere to go. If you use off-whites, creams, light bone colors first, yes. You never paint white with whites first. Like, white is your last color. Hammer the Backlog and Tim's Hobby are arguing about prices. They're trying to undercut each other. Thank you, Laura. I will. Yes. Will you just message me or on either? I know we're both terrible at Discord, but message me on either of them, and we will work out a posting schedule and plan and stuff. Medusa, yes, she can call herself an award-winning miniature artist. That should be in your bio, definitely. still haven't recovered from the buffoonery.
From the what?
Buffoonery. Hammer. Her guy. Good evening, Gin Reaper. How much have I missed? We are currently talking about how to paint white. We are watching Andy paint word bearers. And we decided Guinness is black. I think that's a good summary, did we? Yeah. Sinclair found the key to nice white was non-gray shading, purple tan. Oh, that's a good way of doing it. Yeah. So you use like purples and tans instead of. Prize Troll is now going on Sinclair's CV.
There you're getting
Amazing.
it. Stand out from the pack.
Yeah. You know you'll get an interview based just on that. When I painted something, I wanted a pure white top layer. I mixed gray cedar with ice yellow, then slapped white on top. That would also work, yeah.
Like, to me, as a painter who's not a painter, all these suggestions just sound mental. In my head, I'm like, why are you overcomplicating it? What's going on? Just different levels for different people who enjoy different things.
Yeah. I will explain colour theory to you someday, Andy. Even if you're tied to a chair. No. Axelon, like the Silent King and the Blightkin I made about 175 in euro conversion roughly, but the person was also a 16-year-old on an allowance, which is a good amount of money for them.
Wait, how much did you charge for what?
The Silent King and the 5 Blight King. He made about 170 euro.
No, absolutely not. That's
yes, but
madness.
What he said was that if people aren't willing to pay as much, like you will get obviously areas where people are willing to pay more.
I'm sorry, but it's like obviously if you need the money, then fine, do whatever is best for you. But if it's just extra luxury money, it's something like I've seriously taken the thing away that Medusa said, which is it changed my entire outlook on something, which was it depends on what rich you are. Are you monetary rich or are you time rich? Simple as.
Yeah.
It's how much you value your time as well. So if you're willing to spend up to earn 170 quid to paint the Silent King, more power to you. I would not. I don't even think I'd take that commission.
Like the trouble you might have is that if that guy says, oh, he did this for me for that price, and then how do you then increase your prices afterwards? You do have to think about that as well. Andy is an award-winning speed painting miniature artist. He might have cheated, but that's neither here nor there.
You're talking about I've won Armies on Parade twice. What are you talking about?
True, yeah. It's true, and as featured by Warhammer Community, Medusa, we're going to just go through your entire profile and change everything. Question, Andy, am I remembering right that one of the Bretonian transfer sheets has a harp icon? We will only answer your question if you're painting a black marine.
So far, I've managed to only secure 3 of the transfer sheets. Got the Dwarven one, the Bretonian one. I did manage to get the High Elf one. I really wanted the frickin' Empire one. There's no harp one on the new one. I don't think there's one on the old one.
Probably because Warhammer is an English company and you all know how we feel about that. Didn't really... Yeah. Anyway.
Shower of bastards! There, I said.
Guys, I was in Derry last weekend, so just watch yourself.
Indoctrinated, I'm telling you.
I wasn't. I was part of the indoctrination of the others, I think, there. Technically, I am now a professional cabinet maker because my neighbor has paid me 2 crates of Coke Zero, bought the materials, and I have made them an aquarium stand and a sideboard unit. So I have been paid to make cabinets. That's awesome, actually.
That honestly terrifies me. Like, I would build
Like,
a chest of drawers or shelves for somebody if they would so wish. A fish tank stand? Man, you better get that right. If you hear a loud crash from your neighbour's house, I just move.
as you're just like going down the garden path, and you're just like, oh no, just keep walking, keep walking. Shippo, all you people complaining about painting white are doing it wrong. Simply spray the model white, use apothecary white contrast, and then highlight as required with a bright white. It looks great. Yeah. Switch. Ashley says switch from apothecary white to soul blight grey though. Color theory, clockwork orange style. It might be the only way it ever happens.
What?
Me.
Look, I will take advice from you on painting when you paint something.
Cool. Okay. Do you know what I was looking for today and I cannot find? Cragnos.
Where's your Cragnos?
No, I have no idea. I have a really cool Cragnos where he's black and he has like dapple grey, like a just he's dapple grey, and I don't know where he is. So that's fun.
That's not fun at all.
Yeah.
Me and Mick argue about Cragnos all the time. I think he's one of the best miniatures Gimblers has ever brought out. And he is the embodiment of destruction, and he just doesn't think he fits in destruction. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Wait, what's his argument? He doesn't think he
fits in destruction. Yeah, he doesn't suit destruction. I'm like, he's pure destruction incarnate. What are you talking about?
Interesting. Well, Ashley, I spend 4 hours a week heckling some dude paint toy soldiers. I do not value my time.
That's a good one.
Damn it. Hey, buddies. Hey, Dorman.
Hello, sir. You were on Tuesday, and I said hi back to you in my head. It was only like that night I was in bed, and I was like, I never said hi to Dorman. You know those moments you have?
Yeah. Dorman, I don't know whether you're here. I had a very historic weekend. Well, not historic. Historical trip to Derry. And I enjoyed it very much. And also, we have less than 1 month to salute, and I'm excited. Freehand a harp. You could freehand a harp. It might not play music, but you could freehand a harp. Next time I wander into Warhammer World, I will check the shelves for Empire for you. They always have some sheets in the racks they say are sold out. Okay, that would be great, actually. Just doing a Google image search, and I think I might be wrong. So how do I paint a harp? With patience and low standards. I'm not recommending anything complicated. I'm just saying use Juchi Violet for the shade on your white.
But like, that sets a tone that might not suit whatever you're painting. Like, you can't just have that as all of your white should be stained purple or have shadows of purple. That doesn't make sense. Am I not right there? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I suppose. Because it would still be like
God
if
damn
you have
camera.
white armor and you had a red cloak, then you could.
Just saying if you have like a wood elf and suddenly he's got like, oh, he's got a white loincloth with purple on it. No. Or I don't know. It's just.
Yeah, the shadows would still. Yeah. The last painting commission I had was Andy because he didn't want to paint the Land Raider for the shop. Got me a free lunch. God, you're cheap.
Who did that?
Tim.
I don't remember that.
Tim, did you just steal a Land Raider?
Probably. It's Tim. You can do it once.
Axelon, they did get back to me recently asking to top up all their Necrons to the same standard that I did. Which for the volume of like 80 plus models would have cost them around €675. If I had to paint and build that army, it would have been over 1,500 in my estimate. Yeah, it's a lot of models. Laura, I thought you were going to say, I was looking for my birthday on Andy's calendar. It's not there. It's not there. The day before, I'll be like, are we doing anything tomorrow? Is anything happening? Are you canceling the streams? Anything? And then you'll just be like, why would I do that?
It's another day of the week.
Yeah, just a normal day. Is the red base coat still Blood Angels red? Looks different to me for some reason.
It's just one solid coat of Blood Angels red. That's all it is.
It might be the lighting.
The superior lighting.
Yes.
My lighting's awful.
Question, Laura, what are you hobbying right now? I have multiple hobbies. I still am working on Frankenstein. I did want to find Kragnos because I was making green stuff horns for him. And I'd kind of like to have the model to put the horns on. But I also have banners to be painting too. And that is in the spare time I have between the other hobbies I do. Catch you later, gang. Going to find someone to pay me $3,000 to paint a spearhead box.
Hey, I only painted it. I only charge $1,000 for a spearhead box for a Colin Patrol. So calm yourself.
Yeah.
That's not a joke.
Lord Ralderon with Mick, I think the question is what is right with him will be a shorter list. Would be nothing on the list. Ashley has just put photos of the home build aquarium stand and the one I'm building in Discord. Axelon has tried both Soul Blight Grey and Apothecary White while I was doing my clones. It didn't dry the tone that I wanted, so I just sprayed white nuln oil and then build up from grey to white and dry brushing to get that off-white battle-worn armor look. I also didn't sleep that night. What did I miss? Dorman, what night did you not sleep?
Last night? The night before last?
Oh, no, Dorman.
What happened?
He didn't sleep because you didn't say hello to him.
Oh.
Oh.
Little bitch.
Oh. So you could say you were a Dairy Girl. I did go to the Dairy Girls experience, I think is what they call, and I sat on the couch and I sat at their kitchen table. They did have the school uniforms, and I thought about it briefly, and then I thought it'd be weird.
I knew I had another Rogros Dunes, by the way. I knew it. And I did appear.
You found some? That's the colour it is. You could commission Blood Medusa to paint a whole bunch of harps. Yes, paint the Guinness Marine in black to the best of my ability and then send it on to Blood Medusa for the harp icon. Harp is a D shape, so practice making a capital D with a paintbrush, then add in the detailing and strings. And then when you do it for real, you just cut off the side of the D that will have the strings. It's kind of more of a triangle, like a straight edge. Well, once which harp your Brian Brew's harp was straight. I don't know. Anyway, Tim said it was when you were doing the chaos stuff for Games Day, and Andy didn't want to paint the Land Raider that had a death roller on it.
Oh yeah, that was awful.
He's going to surprise you with a Bigfoot hunt. Oh my god, in the Wicklow Mountains or something?
Yeah.
I just look under the desk. Another harp idea, look into YouTube for print my own water slide transfers. My Bretonians are all badgers and I printed. Yeah, you did! You printed the badger, yeah. Laura, are you still thinking of making a mushroom guy? Yes. So I don't know if you're keeping up with that Reddit subreddit, but somebody put in a load of like inspiration from real mushrooms, and then it totally threw off my plan. And I still think ink cap though, so black and white, a bit of grey, but I haven't. I there like 2 people have done ink cap so far, and every time you post, you have to say like what materials you used in case anyone wants to follow along. So I need to go back and find those posts and just buy exactly what they did and then panic.
You should do that crazy mushroom which is eating the radiation in Chernobyl.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Then you could have real like crazy colours and mixed in.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but there is actually
it's fucking incredible, is what it is.
Yeah. If we get enough mushrooms going in Chernobyl, I don't know, we could maybe move there and afford a house someday.
Nah. The dome protecting Chernobyl has been struck a few times in the war already.
True. Dorman asked, did you watch The Roast?
No, I haven't watched it yet, buddy.
I might do... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I might do reverse commissions. I'll pay people to let me paint their models. I'm not good at this money-making business. If you got to do a model, like some models I have no interest in, obviously, armies of, but it could be cool to paint the model and then just be like, yeah, I'm not going to do anything with it, so here you go.
So the backwards way of thinking about that for some stupid reason is you buy the model that you wanted to do it, and then sell it.
Oh, there you go, White Wolf. Do that.
For fuck's sake.
Yes, Lone Samurai, I did add in black into what you typed because the Guinness Marine should be in black because it is the home of the black stuff. The Guinness Gate is clearly black. The Guinness trucks are black. Guinness merch is black. We know that it is a certain color in real life, but any sort of merchandise or
By the
any
way, as a person who has seen it,
black.
1,000,000,000 pints of Guinness on every table in every bar in Ireland, it looks black.
The Guinness logo is very stylized. I wouldn't go for the Guinness harp. I don't think you need the exact one of them.
Hold on.
I'm just finishing off Tom Bombadil and I forgot to base coat the yellow boots pink. Oh, so now I'm suffering. Now I suffer layering yellow.
If only I could show you the other side of all these coins.
Are they the old Irish ones? I miss those days. They are our national animals. You can see the salmon of knowledge. Oh my god, somebody has made Guinness logo transfers. Buy them. Laura, if you want to buy half decent yarn for... Oh. Thank you. I'm going to copy and... Thank you. Yes, because I can't see myself just making one. I kind of want my own army of... And I also, like, there's so many projects. This is the project that is making me start that. But there's been so many projects in the past that I tried to get my mom to make... She's made, I don't know, 20, 30 Grogus. And I tried to get her to make... what was the other thing? I didn't even know what I was trying to get her to make, but she used to just, like, I would give her something I'd seen online and then she would make it, and, like, I want to be that person now. The transfers are for Skeletric cars. Size-wise. Yeah, the model car and model train people, also amazing transfers. I got from a German company for my Seraphon army, which now I think is going to be in the old world. I got amazing Jurassic Park stuff. Walked by the Carberry shop yesterday and thought of Mediocre Hobbies and his favourite Space Marine chapter. I'm telling you, that Easter challenge is going to be amazing. Now for the punchline. Guinness is actually blue. Black Legion paint is black. It's just a brown hue rather than Black Temper's more blue hue. Thank you, Revenant.
What are we thanking it for?
A link to my mushroom guy thing. It will be where I buy. Oh, okay. I can't look at that now. Gonna end this. Englishman can't end the argument over Guinness. It is both black and red. Black is not a color; it's a shade. So it's black in that it is the darkest shade of red. Hence, black in practical terms. It's the home of the black stuff. I'm afraid you're wrong. It's clearly green, as I'm green color blind. Yeah, there you go. It's clearly black. There's more logic in your one. Has anyone had any Shamrock Shakes from McDonald's yet this month? I know that seemed like a jump to me. Guinness, Irish drink, Shamrock Shake. There was a connection there. Of some sort. Sorry, YouTube. Have you seen the new Chaos Rising video about an Empire Greatsword? No.
I have seen that Space Marines 3 got announced.
Yeah, that was a big deal. Not shocking, but
shocking good. For how quickly it got announced. Like, are we going to get it anytime soon?
True. I doubt it, because how long was... Like, it will be less time than the last one, but... Because they're still bringing out new content for the current one. Maybe it'll be like another... What's the game? It's like the best performing game of all time thing.
GTA 5?
Yes. I'm late. Murphy's is better than Guinness. Reaper also enjoys Smithwick's too. It is so good.
So my dad drinks.
Smithwick's?
Yeah.
Smithwick's, I think we will agree, is red.
Yeah.
Shamrock Shake, is that those famous purple milkshakes? Did anyone have any of them? Ask them to 50-50 the shamrock and chocolate ones. Is the only way to make them palatable. Is the shamrock like mint flavor, or is it just
vanilla? It's just flavored.
Oh, it's just green.
As far as I know, I think it's just vanilla. It's just flavored. It's just colored.
No shamrock shakes because I like my feet. I thought the shamrock shake was a dance move. Well, wait till Monday. You'll see us all doing it. I thought it had something to do with a shillelagh. I was totally busting out the shamrock shake on the dance floor last night.
That's terrifying. Utterly terrifying.
For that yarn, it recommends 5 stitches or tighter. So, oh, thank you, Revenant. Okay, I'm gonna copy that message as well. Thank you. See, this is the, like, if I have hobby time, it's not necessarily Warhammer hobby time. Apparently it was quite a cheap game, so very profitable. Oh, I still want to do... Has anyone here done the the aura of it. There's one really close to me. I really want to try it.
Jamie Daggers is raiding with a party of 50 people. Hello,
Oh,
hello, hello. Welcome in, raiders.
hello.
Over here, base coding in some Blood Angels for a commission and mainly getting bullied by my
There's
chat.
mushrooms in your raid thing. That's so cute.
Makes perfect sense. They were listening into your conversation about mushrooms.
Definitely.
Welcome,
How do
everybody.
you get a... Sorry. How do you get a shamrock shake? I've never been in a McDonald's with a working milkshake machine. It's... Yeah, I don't think they ever work.
That's Dorman.
Yeah. Dorman, did the ice cream machines work, or did you just not want to serve ice cream?
So I heard a thing is that they overheat.
Mushrooms.
So after a period of time, they just have to let them cool down and relax for half an hour or whatever. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just something I heard. Funny that an ice cream machine would overheat, but big motors and all that jazz.
All of the mushroom emojis are very welcome. Oh, I have cookies for raiders. Cookies.
All the chats
Hi,
from the new
everyone.
raiders. Hello, hello. And he bullies amateur painters on Instagram. I have proof. Oh, he does have proof. It's not my fault you've been painting a Helldrake for 6 weeks.
Yes, they worked. Ours never broke. Don't know why people complain about it. Oh, in essence, get good over the McDonald's.
No, that's some propaganda.
Damn.
He's been paid to say that.
Part of your training on day one.
Yeah.
It was working earlier.
You picked the
Thank
one
you.
day.
Yeah. Thank you for rating. Oh, wait, it is minty-ish. Mint flavor. Poorly minty flavored. Okay. We are an Irish war channel. We're not a war channel. Andy, do you want to introduce our channel?
Hi, we are Mediocre Hobbies. We are
There we
channel
go.
over on YouTube. We specialize in making easy to follow painting tutorials for most new releases for Warhammer, 40k, Age of Sigmar, Old World, all those kind of things. We dabble a lot in 3D printing, and then we do have a little bit of fun with some other game systems and stuff like that when we get our chance. But mainly we are an easy to follow painting channel.
Yeah.
So that's what Laura was trying to say.
Yeah. Jamie, have you done a raid and run, or are you still here? How was your stream? How are you getting on? What were you up to? 6 weeks to do a Helldrake. I knocked mine out in an evening around 4 to 5 hours. Have you seen White Wolf's Helldrake though?
No, I've seen the body and one wings of her. I haven't seen his Helldrake.
It's beautiful. And I'm stealing that color scheme for something. I don't know what though. Is it just me, or did Andy's camera get moved at some point? Don't recall seeing that pile of shame boxes in the shop before. It's usually hidden. I don't know what happened.
Zoomed in or zoomed out more than before. I don't know.
It is usually...
the corner pile is also showing, yeah.
Yeah. Jamie's still here. I was using the new stamping pads from Goblin Hobbies.
They look awesome. They look so cool.
What are they? I don't know.
If you had explained how it was in. Okay, let me just figure this all out. So not Zorp. Forget Zorp. eBay Miniature Rescue and oh my god, something Hobbies.
Goblin Hobbies?
No, the Canadian dude.
Eric? No. Oh, Black Magic Craft?
No, Hobbies is in his name.
Goobertown Hobbies?
Goobertown. So Goobertown and eBay Miniature Rescue, they own the company that he's talking about, and they've brought out this amazing new product, which is it's a stainless steel like metal plate with symbols etched inside of them. So you take a paint or an ink or whatever, and you like smudge it over the symbol, and then you have one of those makeup sponges, and you just press it on, and then press it onto the shoulder pad symbol. Press. Which like if you had just said it to me, I would have been like, that's not gonna work. But then they do it on an entire guard army in the video, and it works so well, and it's so clever.
Oh,
So big props to that.
okay.
It's just it's been such a long time since there's anything been like really new. Like people
Yeah.
bring out like, oh, this is my version of a wet palette, this is my version of an airbrush, this is my version of a like
Yeah.
cool, I like it, but it's nothing new. This was genuinely new.
It's like stamps for doing your nails.
Yeah,
And then, sorry, Jamie also said they're inspired by nail art
yeah.
tools and you can use them to like, okay.
It's really cool as well because the squishy bit is clear and the
Yeah.
back of the thing is clear. So you look through and you can see the stamp. So like you can line it up perfectly and go stamp, which is how it was for the nails. So like a funky face on a nail, the artist didn't draw it on. She has a stamp and she goes stamp. It's so you have to watch the video. It's so good.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome. And did you get them online, Jamie? Like, are they for sale? Are they
I
going to
don't
be
think
at
they were out
Adepticon?
yet. I don't think they're displaying stuff at Adepticon.
The guys should be there, though, should they?
They'll be there, but I'm not sure if they'll be toting around their bits and pieces.
True. Is anyone from the raiding party going to Adepticon? Andy will be at Adepticon.
I sure will.
It's a process taking from manufacturing. It's how you paint the recycling marks on plastic wheelie bins. Okay. They'll have a booth.
Oh, do they
Not
have a
sure
booth?
the
Oh, right.
Jamie's going to be at Adepticon too.
Oh, hello, sir. She'll have to have a chat.
Yeah. Just introduce yourself because Andy is terrible at both names and faces, which means he's kind of a disaster to talk to if you meet him in person. But anyway. They sent you an early set to demo. That's so cool. So you would highly recommend them. Thank you for following. I missed your name. I'm sorry. Bob. I'm sorry. It genuinely might actually be Bob,
Bob.
but it didn't show up. It didn't change. I just saw somebody followed, and then nothing changed on the top. I'm sorry.
Bob
Thank you for
the
whoever followed.
mime followed.
It was Bob.
It was Bob. God damn it, Bob.
I'll be easy to find. I'll be demoing my game Lictor at the Blacksite Studios booth.
Frickin' love Blackside Studios.
Wait, Blacksite Studios? They're the
Don't look back, yeah.
Oh my god, we played your game. We played it on the channel. We did a Halloween thing and it was the best game. It was so much fun. Dorman was in it as well.
God, I really hope they're the right people now. I'm 90% sure it's Blackside Studios. It is Blackside Studios.
So it's a new game, Lictor? We could use them to stamp advertising on Andy's head for video sponsorship. It is, if you got the space. Chaotic Ray. Ooh, I need those for Flesh Tearers chapter symbols. Circles are so hard. Andy 3D printed Flesh Tearers symbols.
Yeah.
I just stuck them on. Black Site makes Don't Look Back, but that's one of the other writers' game. I have 2 games coming out with them this year, but I won't be told later this year. Ah, okay.
I love that company. Your stuff is all really cool. I tell you where I first heard about your stuff. It was an episode of Trapped Under Plastic. And it was before they had the nice studio and they were still in his basement. And they had they had this like big black guy on who was an ex Golden Demon winner from like the 80s, and they were asking him specifically, what are you doing now? And he was like, this game called Don't Look Back. And then he explained the whole thing and he was so passionate about it. I was like, what the hell is this game? And then the idea of the packaging being an old VHS cassettes with the old horror logos.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm a massive horror movie fan, so that was... And then the samurai inspired game as well.
Yeah.
Was that?
Yeah, Blackside did that as well.
Yeah. The way that you advertise your games as well, like the behind the scenes stuff. I really enjoy seeing behind the scenes. Hamatsu. The behind the scenes stuff of studios is really inspiring for us because we would hope one day to have a studio, so it's really cool. Andy, make sure you go to that booth, please.
Yeah.
So what is Lictor, if you have the time to explain? Like a very brief thing? No one will see the advertising on Andy's head. The glare will block out the ads.
Unless the ad is on my head. Stamp.
So the Guinness Marine, I'm thinking Power Shillelagh, just don't know what other weapon. Fist. That's the Irish.
Belron.
Oh, like a noise marine then? Oh, wait, tin whistle might be better for that.
Some things in Irish culture are beautiful and some things are just not.
The low whistle is nice. The tin whistle needs to be played well. The low whistle you can get away with not being the best. We could advertise red Andy on... We could advertise red Guinness on Andy. That would look black with the glare. There's your colour theory right there, Andy.
Yeah.
I don't think, Andy, you're going to even have time to think about the fact that you don't know anyone at Adepticon. I think you're just going to be too busy. Why am I in timeout again? I didn't put you in timeout, Tim. I only put you on timeout on Twitch and YouTube once. You shouldn't be on timeout again. Twitch says you're in timeout. Did you use a bad word? I didn't put you in timeout. A spoon as a side weapon, yes.
What are you trying to say?
Irish people eat breakfast. Yes, it's okay. So it's the skirmish game themed around the different types of undead creatures and themes. It's mini agnostic, so you can kit bash your own pieces based on how you envision your units. It uses cards rather than dice and has 2 rounds of battle on one playing field that interact in unique ways. Can you, what am I trying to say? When Andy was trying to book his ticket for Adepticon, you couldn't even book the demo games. Will you be doing demo games that you don't have to book? Like, will Andy be able to walk up and play that game with you? Or will you just be showing it? I love anything undead and horror. Oh, I am wearing a heart. I'm not going to stand up again, but I'm wearing a horror t-shirt. So I love anything and undead as well. I was wearing a Bride of Frankenstein t-shirt earlier too. So yes, absolutely. I'll be showing it at the booth, but hoping after hours we'll have some fun full games.
Sounds awesome.
Yes.
I still don't even have a creator pass or anything for Adepticon. It's going to be a disaster.
Why, you'll be a normal person.
Oh, disgraceful.
That's awesome. Don't look back. I would love to buy more of the different terrain. Like every single model you guys bring out for any of them. It's just we should get the Japanese one as well. But it's just the level of creativity that you add to the packaging and just even the instructions and everything. Tell the team, amazing job. Tim is back. Axelon reminds me a bit of Malafox. Good. Lictor sounds cool. I'll be clearing more shelf space. So the units don't have health points. They're either in the life or death realm indicated by a coin that you place next to them. Death and life rounds behave differently and interact with it in unique ways. Maybe it could be our Halloween game this year.
Is it the game that I've read about that doesn't have any dice used? There's no dice rolling involved.
Yeah, you're using cards instead of dice. Your camera's gone again.
Oh god. Just need that little bird.
Yeah. What heresy is this? The Emperor's finest play only the meanest tin whistle. Andy, Mr. Darcy would like to know what your favorite brand of brushes is.
Yeah, Games Workshop.
He's going to say use a hurl for a weapon. Hurley will be class. Give him a GA jersey as well.
Yeah, I use pretty much exclusively Games Workshop brushes because I have so many of them. So I'm using a small layer brush right now. Yeah, I did really push a Artist Opus brush, and I used it for like a solid, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks, where it was literally the brush I picked up and used. I don't know where it's gone now. That's why I stopped using it. I put it down somewhere. But it held up really well. What did I do with it? But yeah, so the Artist Opus brushes are amazing as well. I'm not a big fan of Army Painter brushes, and it's got nothing to do with the bristles. I just very much despise these handles. I hate them. So don't need an ergonomic brush. Okay, it's a brush. It's fine. So yeah. Other than that, I haven't really played around with a lot of other people's brushes.
Sinclair says, that sounds like an RPG I played once about bears and hats robbing a casino.
You just had an edible and watched Ocean's 11, buddy.
Yeah. There was no game. Did anyone see the Irish RPG game that it's on Kickstarter? It was funded after 84 minutes, and I will get the name of it. But I'm excited to try it because it's like mythology and Irish history. It is called Old Cloak Games is that the name of the game though? Called Beyond the Woods. So if anyone's looking,
lurking in the woods? The English.
Magic. Yeah. We just fight the English the whole time.
You play as the monster.
No, that's the English.
That's how we got them counties back.
It's an it's an RPG. RPG. See that? Yeah, that's where it sounds very Irish. RPG. I've got to go do post-stream self-care. Thank you guys for the warm welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. And Andy will be at your booth because I won't be there, but he will. And
I would love today, to hear that game. I'll find it all on that.
Yeah. So hopefully he will see you very soon. And thank you again. Irish RPG, heroes do double damage to the English. I don't think I need a whole RPG to experience going to an Irish bar and drinking a Guinness and having a fight.
Boom.
Imagine if there was, characters from mythology and legends and
Conor
not just
McGregor
the English.
And Michael Flatley.
Yeah. Well, don't put them in the same thing.
Michael Flatley is English, did you know?
Yeah, but he's adopted, I think.
Jesus, hope he had his shots.
Oh, there's always a leprechaun in an Irish bar. There is a leprechaun suit in... Where is it? It's up slightly up north. It's not in the north, but it's
There's a
up the
leprechaun
north.
mummy in one of the pubs.
I haven't seen the mummy, but I've seen the suit.
I've never seen the leprechaun mummy.
No.
It's kind of creepy. They got one.
Yeah, of course they
Oh my
got
god,
one.
what's eBay giving out to me about what I'm watching?
The leprechauns.
It's the
Patiently,
leprechaun.
patiently waiting for High Elves Wave 2 so I can start my army. Did you watch the High Elves video we put out yesterday? The Doug? I'm gonna call you the Doug. I don't know still when to expect that one, actually.
Look at the leprechaun mummy. They definitely just got one.
The teeth. Steel fan. Hey, I watched all your Krieg stuff and then bought all of the Krieg stuff.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I have a crap ton of Death Company and Sanguinary Guard to get through first, but then it's Krieg time.
Krieg
Sweet.
time!
Oh, it's Krieg time.
Yeah, you've opened yourself up to an army that never ends.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Have you seen Andy's showcase of his Krieg army? That is still just like there's just boxes in the background of it that are ready to be added onto the army. Din Reaper, I hope to go to Adepticon at least once in my life. Maybe once my sons get a bit older, I'll be able to get them to tag along. Yeah, Adepticon seems really cool.
We're going to like the polar opposite the week after Salute. Like, Salute is a giant War Games convention that's on for 1 day!
I know.
Which I don't understand that at all. 1 day! Could you be bothered setting up a stall for 1 day? But anyway, and then Adepticon is the complete opposite. It's too many days. It's like 5 days of a convention.
It's not too many days. You'll have fun. Don't worry.
It's 5 days.
You're just thinking about being by yourself.
Freaking loser over here in the corner.
I saw that this Guinness Marine is joining my Death Watch. We had a shot at a funeral the other day called A Nutty Irishman. Was that like Bailey's with... What is that? Medusa, what did you have? Oh, and we all want to see an Emperor's Children right now. It is Saturday's video. Slight change of plan, but I think the plan is better. But it will be Saturday's video is an Emperor's Children.
Part of a tank.
Yeah, I was just about to say Rhino bit. Collins, 6 wind riders arrived with the combat patrol. Nice. Emperor's Children Rhino, you say? Hold my nutty Irishman. Medusa, what's in a nutty Irishman? Dorman says if the stall is visited by me, it is definitely worth setting up a stall for the day. Dorman, did you book baggage, luggage, whatever you call that thing?
He always brings his baggage with him, don't worry.
I think every stand-up comedian has a lot of baggage.
Oh, yeah.
It's just therapy that they try and get other people to pay for.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot there last year. I really wish I was going this year. Lone Samurai, do you mean Salute or Adepticon? Salute, is it? Tim had to cancel his Disney trip at the last minute, so I guess I could have gone to Adepticon.
Still can.
Sorry you had to cancel your...
All you gotta do is book the flights.
Trip.
I've already paid for the room.
You paid for a It's not a room, it's an apartment.
I paid for an apartment.
Yeah, if we will plan. See, remember I had the whole thing of planning ahead and all the dates in the calendar, and I cannot work out how to make a calendar that isn't our own calendar. That's like not our mediocre hobbies calendar. Dorman's bringing an empty hold all and a dream. I saw a shirt the other day and thought of Andy. This isn't a monster. This is my most emotional support beverage.
I'm wearing one of my cool shirts. Check out this shirt. It's Van Gogh's Starry Night, but in Hogwarts. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
What t-shirt made him think of me?
This isn't a monster. This is my emotional support beverage.
Ha! Yeah.
Tim is asking what airport he is flying into. New York, and then Milwaukee, and then Milwaukee to somewhere fairly big on the way home. Salute. Yeah, Lone Samurai will all go again next year. Hazelnut liqueur would be Frankengel. Comes in a bottle that looks like a monk. What? Wait, Medusa, you said that it's a hazelnut liqueur with Baileys. Tastes like a Ferrero Rocher. Okay. Ferrero Rocher do you remember the days when it was the ad and it was like, oh my god, it was like white gloves, like, and then you look at the prices in the shop and you're like, what? That's just like a regular chocolate. They made it sound
Really
so
not
luxurious.
right. But it's a whole thing of like you still have that like generational trauma where if you have a Ferrero Rocher, you're gonna bankrupt your family.
That's the badger. Is that's the badger? Is that like that's cool? Should I write that down in my notebook of cool things the young people say? Or is that totally unrelated to...
It's totally on fleek, yo.
Speaking of Monster, when was Andy's last hydration? And White Wolf just redeemed Hydrate.
I just cracked open a brand new can of Mango Loco. So...
I know. I'm an Ultra Fiesta Mango. So it's the sugar-free version of that.
That's the worst one.
It's not the best.
It's awful.
You know when you just ask someone to get a pack of Monster and then...
They let you down and you want to just disown them?
Yeah. Andy, Mum sends her love from Lord Raldron's mother.
Hi.
She's not on. He was on the phone to her.
Oh. I just kissed a room full of 58 men.
And women. We're here too. We exist. We're in the hobby and we take up space.
56 men and 2 women. I get in trouble more for kissing 2 women. What are you talking about? Cancelled. You can't be kissing strange women on the internet.
Chaotic Ray agrees that Mango Loco is the best.
White Wolf, I caught Andy's kiss.
Hold tight to it. He won't be doing that again.
If you press that against that Heldrake, I swear to God.
So that's the badger. That's what I meant. That's what I was talking about. What?
Saying badger. What the hell?
Okay, I need to cross out my definition that I put in my diary.
Hold on. Ginger beef has beef with White Wolf.
Mm.
What's going on here? I found you. Now you're going down. This is real? I think they're in the Matrix.
Bankrupt for family trauma for me is Toblerone. Yeah, that was another, like, if you went away, you had to get a Toblerone.
No, you got a rock.
Okay, some people went abroad.
Not you. Stress ball time. I really need to find that, don't I? Is it still on the wall? No.
Is it not on your
It's
door?
over
No?
there. It's just so far away.
2 shots of pink gin, a shot of orange
Sorry, someone said pink gin.
something.
What are we having?
This is another word. I know the word, but I've never seen.
Wait, where is it? Where am I looking?
Tim's recipe comment.
2 shots of pink gin, 1 shot of orange. Cointreau. I think it's just pronounced Contro.
Cointreau? Is it Cointreau? Is
Not
that how you
Quanto,
say?
it's Contro, isn't it? Where's the
Cointreau.
Q? Quan. Where's the Quan? Quan! It is the Contro, Mango Loco Monster.
Wait, what did you turn into a samurai?
Racism, mostly.
And a bit of cranberry juice is one of the best cocktails I've ever made. Was that like a feck a bit of everything in kind of thing?
Cointreau.
Or did you have a plan? Is it actually Cointreau? That's how you, wait, isn't there a song? Or is that a different, no wait, that's a different word. Never mind, I'm stupid, never mind. I'm sorry. I did well so far this
Did you? The raid happened, you went, Andy, say words!
I did, I called us an Irish. I did say
We're an
that.
Irish
Hi
thing.
guys, we're an Irish war channel, so yeah, let's
we report on the war in Ukraine currently, yeah, but that's about
yeah.
Mango Loco is best.
Stress ball, the black Guinness can't hurt you now.
I just haven't had enough then.
Well, you did a French accent. Cointreau is French. That's why it's pronounced that way.
It sure is, buddy. It sure is.
What is the other one? Italian? Why am I have a college degree. I swear I'm smart.
SMRT.
A war channel might be getting a bunch of new subs for the
Is Putin or Trump Erebus?
That's a good question. Actually, I did mean to ask for future merch.
Do you want Putin patches or Trump patches?
We're gonna do a poll. No.
Wow.
Well, I was gonna, that not today, Satan.
No.
Okay, everyone else will know not today, Satan as a thing. Who would Satan be in 40k?
Bellicor.
Okay.
The first demon. First demon prince, Bellicor, or you could just go Abaddon. Not today, Abaddon.
Okay. It's like a very alcoholic triple sec is Cointreau. I still just have the song in my head and now I just feel stupid. All this alcohol talk is great. I love being 4 years sober. Well done. I don't miss it at all. I haven't had any since New Year's Eve.
Loser.
No. Isn't that offensive to Erebus? Probably. Ginger Brief. So far they seem pretty cool. Don't seem too uptight, White Wolf. Why are you trying to tell me they aren't cool people?
Wait, who's not cool people?
No. White Wolf was telling people that we weren't cool.
I knew he was bad. We'll come onto his stream and sort him out. Just immediately join. Report.
Yes, leave Erebus out of it. Vashtor is suggested as a Satan or Horus. Horus, potentially, because, little whispers of,
He's dead. So how would he be? He's gone. He's not a threat. Ginger Beef, those words are very much bad.
Yeah.
Let me just deny you putting that message up. Not allowed to deny.
But White Wolf just got insulted.
Allow.
Talking about Trump, after mistyped to Dave earlier, I need to create a orange-skinned orc with a dodgy hair squid, a war boss in MAGA armor.
So before he even became president the first time, just when he was on campaign, there was a guy who created an Ultramarines army, and he got custom made 3D printed Trump heads. So it was Trump's head on Gulliman, and it was all about gonna make the Imperium great again. It's gonna be huge. Gonna get new ships. We're gonna get new. It's gonna be amazing. And he literally, like, the model was all converted. And he was like in a black suit and he had a little red tie on. It was pretty funny.
And is it all melted now?
I have no idea. I haven't seen him in quite a long time now. So
Oh, is he not in the internet anymore?
hey, half the internet loves him and half the internet hates him. Okay.
There's not half. Horus is directly modelled on Lucifer. Is he? Or the devil itself could be any one of the gods or all four. I need to look into it. Is he modelled on? I know there's a lot of biblical stuff, but yeah. And to this day, it is that guy's greatest regret.
I don't think that guy's regret anything in his life. All right, the base coats are actually officially all on these models now. They are base coated. They need to get washed and then many, many days of layering red.
Tim says, wait till you guys hit Nottingham. You're going to drink all 7 deadly sins in one night.
I'm getting the t-shirt. I'm getting the t-shirt. Do I have the card still in my wallet?
Didn't they say that it had to be
I do, look.
all in the one go?
No, I still have a look. Look, there we go. 7 deadly sins. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I just need to eat 3 and I get a t-shirt. Does this thing go out of date? I don't know.
I think, no, it has to be in a night.
No, it doesn't.
Because I remember it does.
Just look inside my wallet. It has a tiny little dinosaur sticker. There you go.
Oh. Oh, he has money. Steal it. You actually managed to paint this stream? Damn. Yeah, because I was talking too much.
What? Yeah, I got loads of painters.
There was an official Satan in 40k lore, from what I was told. Oh, Ashley, the Emperor is the devil, Slanesh is God, Erebus is basically Jesus.
Ban. Time him out. No, look, we're actually ready to raid now. You can stay, buddy. It's fine.
Yes, it's a challenge every stream to heckle him. Yeah. But as long as I'm on, I just waffle and then he just quietly paints and then argues with some of the stuff. I'm gonna try and think of something to say right at the end of the stream. Am I sitting in Wordbear jail again? Past the warp dust. We do love Laura's waffling. I hope so, because it is pretty much, what, an hour and a half straight of waffle.
Okay, I found someone to raid. She's making some
See, he
cool
doesn't even
Gundam.
listen
No, I don't
to
listen
me
to
when I talk. The Emperor did fight and kill Satan, also from what I was told. Although I was on a major kill video.
Why is he getting so much hate lately? Something to do with steroids, I heard. Oh well.
We had a guide the raiders. Wait, did we? Who guided the raid? Sorry, guide the raid. Oh, Andy, we have a person. White Wolf selected a person for guide the raid.
Oh, this poor old lady is so cool and she's so colorful and there's only one person watching her and you're making me not. Oh, you're mean. Okay, who's the guy to raid for? Are we ignoring
this person? No, what? Well done, Sinclair. His infantry are all base coded, all 48 of them. Peptides. Is he trying to sell peptides?
Where's the guided raid?
There. Can you see it?
No.
I put it in again at the bottom.
At the bottom of what?
It's called N_trouble, spelled differently.
Oh.
The third last comment from the top, from the bottom. Ugh. If you ignore Wolf,
No
those
matches.
streaksmen died for nothing.
I think the at bit needs to not be there.
Yeah, you'd be right / the name.
Okay, people, thank you so much for being here. You're all awesome. I hope you had fun on the old stream. We got a bit of color on these blood angels.
It's the scuzziest video ever. Sorry.
What? All right.
Just drama and gossip about Major Kill. Just I just want to put out, I think he uses AI to script all his videos. That's all I'm going to say as well. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Have a great weekend. Happy.
We're gone.
No, are we?
Yeah, we're gone.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Bye.
I don't even know who I've rated.